One huge leadership watch out you have to know. Hi, my name is Laura. I work with wicked smart leaders who want to lead smart. If you like this kind of stuff, like and follow for more. What I'm about to share is something that every leader must know, and if you don't, grab your pencil and your paper. As a leader, you need to know how to bring your teams together and do it in a way that's very effective and as fast as possible get to performance. Here's a 4-stage model that will help you frame the work you need to do ahead. First stage is forming, bringing the team together. Now, if you already have a team, and this is really critical, sometimes there's some baseline things about like chartering or setting the rules of the road, or how are you going to operate together? Basically, what are the operating assumptions you're running with as you are bringing a team together? Do they understand the scope of the work? Do they understand how they have to reply to each other? What's the best form of communication? How often are you going to meet? Next phase is storming. Storming? Storming is critical because this is where disagreements, challenges, and where you butt heads. But believe it or not, this is actually a really important part of the process of being able to be a high-performing team. You've got to know where the edges are. You've got to know how to fight well and do it in a way where you can come back and be talking again soon and not have it be where people are building up resentment, because storming is normal. Arguing, conflict is a normal and part of the way the world works. Next phase is norming. The great news is you do get through the storming phases, and it doesn't mean that once you get into norming, you never go to storming, but you now have settled in, you know how to work with each other, you know each other's sharp edges. This is where you start actually getting some work done. You're able to get through the deadlines, and you do it in a pretty good way, because after norming, there's performing. And this is the fun part. This is where you actually can see the performance happening, and everyone starts rising to another level. Things get easier, you're in flow, you're getting the results, you might even be getting noticed for it. But there's a watch out. And what I'm about to share is the part that most leaders forget about and don't realize they've got to pay attention to, because it happens all the time. A new team member comes aboard, or a team member leaves, or there's a massive change in the organization, you have to restructure. You actually have to go to reform and start over forming before you get to the next phases. But the good news is it doesn't take as long this time. Now most of the team knows each other, so you bring on these new people, or if things have changed and you have to reallocate work, you now have some background of how to jump this, do jump rope together. But the point is that now with these new people, you need to be very cognizant of they're trying their best. They don't know what they don't know. And here's where your team needs to embrace them, bring them on board, and show them the ropes, and not assume they're just going to figure it out. The cool thing is, the better you get acquainted with this model, the faster you're going to be able to get to the performing level, even when there's a lot of changes going on and a lot of movement with your team. If you're trying to get to a next level in leadership, take a look at my bio and check out the link for a free book, Team Purpose to Performance. It's an Amazon bestseller. It's there and ready for you. Suffering is optional and progress is way powerful. Reach out if you want a hand. Have a beautiful day, brilliant one.